interesting topic because a lot of people, this idea was floated a few months ago. So how has the administration explained the delay of this new support, these measures that farmers say they need to get through this winter?
Well, first, let me thank you for inviting me here. The administration hasn't explained at all the delay. And in fact, I would say that the administration, while President Trump has announced these ideas on social media, has not yet published any regulations or executive orders concerning this. So we really have to stand by and see what develops.
Let's talk more about
your question specifically.
Sure. Let's talk more about what the farmers.
Administration certainly has not explained why it has taken this entire year plus some to authorize sometime in the future, hopefully, payments to the farming community.
Yeah, let's talk about what farmers are saying regarding whether or not this plan addresses their most urgent financial pressures. As I understand it, a lot of the money is going to come from the tariff money that came in. So presumably that money will be there. Is this going to be enough for them? Or because right now, as I understand it as well, bankruptcies are not, I wouldn't say at an all-time high, but they're pretty high right now.
Well, there's 2 points here. First thing, that's not correct. This money, when it's authorized, will come from existing funds within the USDA, Department of Agriculture. They're not going to be coming from any tariff revenues. As far as the second point is concerned, even the projections based upon vague statements by President Trump, these monies that will be authorized don't come close to covering the losses that U.S. farmers have experienced because of retaliatory tariffs, but also tariffs in the United States on fertilizer and machinery. The farming community is very unhappy with this situation up to this point, and I don't think they're going to be very happy as we go forward.
If we look at the amount of soybeans China has always purchased in years past, and this year, up until recently, not buying any. So is Trump trying to correct a problem that his policies simply created?
Well, the problem is he's not trying to correct the tariffs. He's not really trying to correct any issue of China-U.S. relations. What he is trying to do and is very clearly to kind of reposition himself for the upcoming midterm elections for Congress. He understands he is far behind in various polls as to the acceptance of his programs. And most importantly, the off-year election in the Commonwealth of Virginia, where I am from, was a stunning defeat for the Republican Party and candidates. And that's primarily for various reasons, but including the agricultural problems. People don't realize Virginia, despite the data centers and IT firms, the major sector of the economy is agriculture. And in the first term of President Trump's lifetime experience with tariffs and so forth, he lost a great deal of support. But now in the second term, he's lost even more support among his hardcore followers. And I think the Virginia elections made it very clear it was a runaway victory for the Democrats. And he is now facing the reality that he may lose the Congress. So his policy towards the tariffs really have nothing to do with U.S.-China relations, has nothing really to do about collection of more funds or reinvestment, as one of your speakers said before. The real problem is he wants to regroup his political standing within the United States, and he's doing whatever he can. And the one thing he's promising, this agricultural proposal, which is really, even as it stands today, is very limited in terms of who can qualify for it. The amount, there's a ceiling on the payouts. It's a very difficult situation for the administration. to regroup a very important sector or segment of President Trump's supporters, and that's what we're going to see for the next 11 months.
And it's certainly a difficult time for the farmers right now as well, heading into this holiday. Stuart, can't thank you enough for your insight. We appreciate it.
Okay, thank you very much.